I would say it always starts with a sense of urgency. Because I almost died in a robbery when I was 16 years old, I learned the most amazing lesson of my life, and that is there is no guarantees that we will be here tomorrow. And we know the pandemic has really accelerated that process for a lot of people that thought that they will be here, but they're no longer here. And so the first feeling that I have is a sense of urgency, meaning I get another day to contribute. And I don't take that for granted because I went to sleep the night before thinking I won't wake up.
Wow.
I don't expect to wake up. So if I wake up, then I'm not going to miss out on anything or anyone that day because I get another 24 hours to play. You know, that's the first. The second one, and probably the most powerful one, is a feeling of gratitude. So I wake up and the first 5 minutes of my day is all about being in a grateful state, meaning begin to be grateful that I'm alive, that I get another day, that I had a great bed. Like Louise told me that there were two rituals that she did every morning, and that was to thank her bed for allowing her to have a restful night, and to look at herself in the mirror and say, I love you, Louise, because that might have been the only time that day, that week, or that month that somebody would have said those words to her. We have to start by loving ourselves. So I start being very grateful for my family, for the opportunities that I've been given, and not take anything for granted. And then immediately I get dressed and I go to the gym. I've had that habit for many years because many years Tony Robbins taught me that if I change my physiology first thing in the morning, it will set not only my brain, but my body to be able to be more productive and effective that day. So I train myself to immediately not even think twice. I leave out my clothes for working out. I just get my clothes, go to the gym immediately. So I spend, I used to do about an hour. Now I'm spending about 30 minutes because I do interval training.
Yes.
So that means that I go really hard for 1 or 2 minutes, and then I slow down for 1 or 2 minutes. Really hard for 1 or 2 minutes. So it doesn't matter if it's in a bicycle, if it's I'm running, or if it's I'm doing the rowing machine. It doesn't matter. It's whatever I'm doing. I'm going to do it full force for a couple of minutes and rest for 1 or 2 minutes and full force. And then I do that about 5 to 7 times. And then I do a little bit of conditioning or strength workout just to maintain my tonicity in my muscles. And then while I'm doing that, I'm actually feeding my brain with a positive podcast like yours, or some book that I wanted to read, but then I'm doing it through audio, or maybe a video that somebody sent me with some great information that I'm in the process of mastering. So I'm feeding my body, I'm feeding my mind at the same time. And then I have what is called a recovery drink to try to replenish those electrolytes and those minerals and everything that my body needs to recover from that workout. And then I take a shower and I actually begin to do what Brian Tracy taught me. And that is not to write your goals once a year or even once a quarter, but to rewrite your goals every single day. So what I do is after I take a shower, my first duty is to go through my list of activities and reprioritize my goals as to what are the 3 to 5 things that need to be done immediately. And I don't do anything until those get done.
Thank you so much for listening to our show. We are so thankful you are here, and we can't do this show without you. And if you made it to the end of this episode, celebrate yourself, because it means you are truly dedicated to feeling better in your health, in your career, in your relationships. And I am so proud of you. Signing out. See you next week. Jackie, bye-bye.
Feel better with Jackie Bowker.